oobity wop me, oobity wop me, oop-a-doo down.
14 months. Thank you for the wonderful games and community. You have always made this stream wonderfully accessible and I'm super grateful for everything.
Good evening, and welcome to game night on Saturday, the 18th of June. I hope everyone is doing well. Are you warm? Are you a bit warm? I'm a bit warm. It's a bit warm, and my computer is kicking out so much heat, it's not even funny. I've got the window open and everything. It's still about 400 degrees in here. That's centigrade, not Fahrenheit, which means it's like living on the surface of Mercury, possibly. Is it raining? Well, the thing is, we just had a barbecue tonight because we're like, let's have a barbecue. It's going to be a gorgeous weekend. Although it's warm, it's been really muggy and like overcast, and it threatened to rain at one point, but we still powered on with the barbecue. This is business. I thought it was quite cool. No, it's my pleasure. Stick my hand under here. It's like putting it in the oven. It's absolutely just chucking heat out of my computer. But I'm not going to touch anything because I don't want it to crash like it has on the last two streams. Hot tub, so the other heat feels more tolerable in comparison. We have thought about getting a hot tub, Clive, but it's a little ways down the road at the moment. What with all of the things costing all of the monies, it's a little way down the road. Don't fry two pieces. No, that's not the plan. South Coast and you're basically France. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much France. And my wife is texting me. Something must be a matter. Oh, courtesy of your dog. What has happened? Ah, Pog. So I repaired Hermione's bed the other day. I don't know if you can see that in teeny weeny iStrano vision, but that is what remains of Hermione's bed. Hot tub quiz show. That is going to be a thing at some point. But yes, the last earthly remains of Hermione's bed, courtesy of my dog. Isn't he sweet? Anyway, it is Red Herrings. We've got Red Herrings up first night. Bit of a busy night. Red Herrings face off and the Purge. So lots of things to look forward to. We'd best get on with it. Very well done to Apodo on winning that game of Hacker right there. Your Hacker medal has been added. And pennies distributed to everyone else who took part. Thank you very much to Topper for that question pack. Lovely little warm-up opener for the game. And it didn't take an impertinent amount of time. It's about 20 minutes, which is just about the right side of comfortable, I reckon. So anyway, I'll say hello all to you all properly in just a minute, but for now, let's open up this lobby. If you want to play Red Herrings, it's a pack by Toot. Type in the code. And we'll say good evening to Podo and Shapes on Garrett, Topper, AB Me, Paulister, Samster. Good evening, it's Sotley and to Daru, NPL Dart, David and Lewis. Good evening, Derek and Anasep and Andrew and Mark. Hello to Fernando and Fired, Vision and Innes, Riff and Joy Chum, Jack and Colo, Jers, Puzzle Dan, Reese, Clive, Quizface, and anyone else who is lurking, loitering, lingering in the chat. You are most welcome to be here. Thank you so much for joining me on this very, very warm evening. And Jack, thank you very much for that 14-month resub. I'm glad that I make everything accessible, and I'm super grateful that you are super grateful as well. Very much obliged to you. Thank you very much for the support. Most appreciated. Much appreciated? Most or much? Pick one, Ben. You can't have both. Hi, I'm a shouty man. Skadge. Are you a shouty man, Mark? Is that right? Anyway, just going to go top up my wine glass on a Pinot Grigio tonight. So come join the lobby and then we'll get started. Pings while I was downstairs. Oh, we got to the 5th line, lovely. So, we'll get this going in a minute. So this is by now Cut That Out, and Colo has described this as a work of art, albeit a slightly challenging one. So, hopefully we'll have a good time, even if we find it a bit tricky. So, something to bear in mind. Little bit tricky. It is written by Now Cut That Out, but it is a work of art. And there's things I need to remember to explain along the way. So come and join this lobby. We've got 29 in so far, which is very nice. Kegler Coach, welcome to the stream. That's the end of the sting, so I think it must be time to lock it up. I'll give you 10 seconds grace. 9, 8, it's just 500p 6 we need. With 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's play Red Herrings. And 2, welcome to the stream as well. Round 1 is called May Week Was in June. And in this round, you get a point if you give me a right answer, but you lose a point if you give me a wrong answer. It's very, very simple. You'll be given 12 questions, and there are 16 answers around, or there will be 16 answers around the edge of the screen. And a message from our sponsor, We Like Shapes.
Work of art. Very tricky. Luckily, I've been revising MASH.
Funny you should say that. So I'm not going to say anything else. 16 answers, and thank you very much, by the way, Shapes, for the 18-month subscription, double baby. Thank you very much for the support. 16 answers around the edge, 12 questions. 4 of the answers will never be used. They are the red herrings. You want to avoid those. The 12 answers that are used will never be repeated. So there'll be 12 unique answers to the 12 questions that you see. So the questions won't be repeated. So once they've been used, once you can sort of mentally check them off because they won't come up again. Yeah, you get a point if you give me a right answer, and it's just a letter from A through P. And you lose a point if you give me a wrong answer. Additionally, there are 3 bonus questions secreted amongst the pack, which will never be first, last, or consecutive. And they are worth 3 points with a right answer, but they will cost you 3 with a wrong answer. It's very, very simple rule set. And that's all there is to it. Make sure you keep your eye on the chat, because when the question's in chat, the question is live, and make sure you whisper your answers to Persephone's Twitch bot, not in the public chat. So make sure you've got the right window open. Round 1, May Week was in June, and your 16 options are Bob May, Slaughterer May, Theresa May, Fanny May, Nuts in May, James May, Darling Butts of May, Maggie May, Ralphie May, Brian May, Vanessa May, Oda May, Elaine May, Molly May, Aunt May, Chi May? Chai May? See, I would pronounce that Chai because that's short for Chichester. That's what we call it in among us Chichesterians. We call it Chai. Is Chai May? It is Chai May. Cool. Chai, like the shorthand for the city. There you go. Those are your options. So you've got to whisper A through P to the 12 questions that are going to be coming up. Point if you're right, -1 if you're wrong, plus some bonuses along the way. Good luck. Have fun. Chichester, yeah. Round 1. May Week was in June. Here is question number 1. Chai latte. Something like that. An evening with Mike Nichols and her. And should say no penalty for abstention. Elaine May was the answer there. M is what we wanted. Elaine May. On we go. Number 2. Molly, you are in danger, girl. Oh dear, is it a sausage question? It is. It's Oda May. L, that's Whoopi Goldberg's character from Ghost, says that famous line. Make sure you whisper it, Andrew. And here's your first bonus question. +3 if you're right, -3 if you're wrong. Take a look at this. Violinist and Olympic skier. Oh, a few wrong answers coming in. You don't want to get a bonus one wrong. Stiff penalty if you do. It is K. Vanessa May. Vanessa May. Good spread of scores at the moment. On to number 4. Ben Parker's Marvellous Widow. That one is Oh, Aunt May. Played by Sally Field in the middle Spider-Mans. Someone else in the more other ones. Anyway, number 5. We all have the same 24 hours in the day as this influencer. Do you remember? That's N. Molly May. Molly May Hague, who rose to fame in Love Island. On to the next. Number 6. He will rock you. That is, of course, J. Brian May, guitarist from the band Queen. Well done if you got that. On to the next. Oh, here's your second bonus question. +3 if you're right here, but -3 if you're wrong, so do be careful. Number 7. Ennio Morricone's only UK chart entry. Tricky one. Only 3 getting that. It's P. Chai May. Chai May. Not Chi May. Number 8. PM who ran through the fields of wheat. The farmers used to get very cross. It is, of course, C. The Right Honourable Theresa May, MP. Member of Parliament for Maidenhead. On we go. Former Prime Minister, I suppose, and leader of the Conservative Party. Number 9. Mike Leigh Camping Comedy. It's E. Nuts in May. Nuts in May. Told you it was tricky. Shapes of the lead at the moment. Here's question 10. The Federal National Mortgage Association. That's D. Fannie Mae, which I don't know why I find that funny, but there we go. D. Fannie Mae. On to the next. Last bonus question of the round. +3 if you're right, -3 if you're wrong. Take a look. Top Gear boomer who told toy stories. Keckling with the wrong answer there. Just a couple of abstentions. That's James May. Captain Slow. F. James May. One more question for you then. I think I got something to say to you. Number 12. I think I got something to say to you. True or false, James May? It's 8. Maggie May, the Rod Stewart song. Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you. Red Herrings there were A. Bob May, B. Slaughter May, G. Darling Buds May, and I. Ralphie May, and that is the end of round 1. Yeah, so the Mike Leigh Camping Comedy, Nuts in May, the 49th best British TV show of all time, according to the BFI in 2000. Doctor Who is 3rd on the list before Ben complains. What? What do you mean before I complain? I must add, I'm very grateful to Cola who proofed this pack. I have done a quick comb just to sort it out because it gets a bit more complex from here, as you'll see. Chai May charted twice, most successfully at number 2 in 1981 after being used as the theme for the life and times of David Lloyd George, who was a Prime Minister. And the nickname, the Federal National Mortgage Association, its nickname is Fannie Mae, Federal Home Loan Mortgage Corporation, commonly known as Freddie Mac. Wake up, Mac. I think I got something to say to you. It's late December and I really should be back in school. Maggie May, Rod Stewart. It's such a good song. Right, at the end of that round, let's just take a little peep and see what's going on with the scores. There's your names in case you don't recognise your avatar. There's more for me. 37 minutes piano drink. There we go. It's late September and I really should be back in school, absolutely. Shapes of the lead, 14. Derek and Mark, joint second on 13. We've got David and Riff and... Is that Vision? Yes. Vision and Quizface and Innis all on 11. Samsa ABME at Sotler on 10. MPL Dots on 9. Apodo Garrett and Jerzer on 8, Puzzle Dan and Fired on 7, Reese and Silent Marine and DMC are on 6, Paulus is on 5, Jack and Johnny Chummer on 3, Tadaru on 2, Andrew Zeal breaking even at 0, Top at -2, Clive -3, Cyclespace -4 and Kegler Coach on -6, but can't lose any points from this point onwards. You'll be relieved to hear it's all positive scores. Some of the stats on that round, 50, yeah, just over half getting that one right. Correlates with the last question as well, sort of a microcosm of the whole round. About a third abstained, 15% incorrect, so not bad stats as we go. Let's go on to round number 2. Round 2 is called Ben's Favourite Band. Now, just to clarify at this point, I've just missed off the thing. This round title is a hilarious reference. This is the previous round to a book by Clive James with the same title about how the Cambridge May Balls were held in the wrong month, just as this round has been. For the wrong answers, Ralphie May was a comedian, Bob May played the robot in the OG Lost in Space, and Darling Buds of May is a TV show. So there we go. I just want to clarify on this one. I know I make lots of jokes about them being overrated, but I don't hate them. You know, I think you have to be passionate enough to hate something, and I'm just sort of a little bit indifferent. So there's the clarification on that. In this round, it's the speed round, and because it is a music round, we get double the time, 30 seconds per question rather than 15. How this works, if you give me, and hello DMC, welcome to the stream, if you give me the correct answer in the first 10 seconds, then you will get 3 points. If you give me the correct answer in the next 10 seconds, so the middle 10 seconds, you get 2, and in the last 10 seconds, you get 1. Additionally, there are 3 bonus questions secreted into the round, which are worth just a flat rate of 5 points whenever you answer them, if you get them correct. But if you get a question wrong in this round, you are frozen out of the following question, as well as getting no points. And remember, you can be frozen out of a bonus and on a bonus. You don't want to get frozen out of those bonuses, because those are the ones with the bigger points attached. Bonuses will never be consecutive, first or last, as I already mentioned earlier on. So this is an audio round, Ben's favourite band, and let me show you the answers first of all, because it's also a picture round. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P across there. And this is a first for Red Herrings. It's a combined audio and picture round. That's not the first time it's happened. That's happened a couple of times. But it's a first in that it is a round with no questions. You will just get a number at the top. There are literally no questions in this round. And this is probably one of the reasons Kolo said he thought it was a work of art.